Stress. How the fuck do I get over this? My name is Andy, and I am here with Mindset Matters More, and I totally forgot like my intro, so whatever. Stress. That's what I want to talk about today because stress, oh my God, it spikes my anxiety and leads me to depression, and it's like this whirlwind event in my life that it brings me to this point where when I feel stress, I get this laser focus, but I also get this like pit in my chest and in my throat. And I feel like, man, I'm powerless. And that's where I feel like I get a lot of my powers through my voice and through my heart. But stress, they always tell you just fucking get over it. You can't do anything about it. So who cares? But that sort of is dismissive of your feelings. It's dismissive of the experience that you're having. So what do you do about it? How do you navigate it? What is it that's going to get the stress to be gone? Well, I'm going to say something a little controversial. Something that you're probably not going to like is that stress is fucking normal. And that stress is always going to come. And that you have to suck it up, buttercup, and sit in the stress. It's not just get over it. It's not just forget about it. The physical feeling of stress isn't something that just goes away. It's like you have been training your whole life to feel stress for this particular moment, whatever it is. You've conditioned yourself, you've been through something similar, you've been through the same thing over and over again. That thing is going to feel stress in your body. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There's no way to get around that. But what you can do is start to practice new habits when you're doing it. What are these habits that I speak of? Journaling, meditation, breath work, yoga, deep reflection, doing things that serve you in a way that will help to soothe your nervous system, because that's the name of the game. The stress is going to be there, but how your nervous system actually responds to it is what we want to address. And so the things that I have learned that work for me are breathing, are journaling, I pray, I meditate, I talk to other people who have gone through this same thing, and I talk about it because I want to just get a little woo woo right now. And when I feel that knot in my throat and that knot in my heart, to me, that are my chakras. If you don't know what chakras are, this is going to get a little woo woo. So if this episode might not be for you, but those chakras are blocked. And so I do a lot of meditation surrounding my heart and my throat chakra. And I do things that are going to exercise those. Like I start thinking about the things that I feel love towards, like my husband, my children, things that I feel powerful with my voice. So I talk, I sing, I exercise that part of me that I feel are blocked. Then I also do meditations that will address the feelings, the physical feelings in there. So I breathe into my chest, I breathe into my throat. That sounds kind of weird, but putting energy in that area to loosen it up. I don't sit here and say, oh, I shouldn't be stressed out about this. There's nothing I can do. No, I should be stressed because that is how I've conditioned myself. That is how I have taught myself to behave. There's no judgment with that. That's just the previous version of myself who didn't know any better. Today that I know better, I don't have to feed that troll anymore. So, what do? Practice the things that work on that area of my body. So today what I did was I talked about it. I called my husband, I called my mom. I had these conversations that I felt like I needed to have to say my piece, my heart. What did I do? Prayed for my children, thought about my husband, thought about my wedding day. That day was so filled with love. I was just bursting at the seams. And do I feel better? Yes. Is the stress gone? No. But the physical sensation is gone. Are the things that I'm stressed out about over and done with? No, they're not. I still have to go through it. But I can approach it from a place of power. I can approach it from a place of love. I can approach it with a sense that I am here. I am worthy. And when you are going through stress, these are things that you have to learn, little tricks. Where do you feel the stress? Sometimes I get it in the pit of my stomach, like my stomach is all knotted up. Sometimes it's in my chest and my shoulders and my throat. I get a headache. Feel where you find this in your body and think about, how can I address this entire system that is making me feel like shit? If it's in your shoulders, maybe you get a little massage. If it's in the pit of your stomach, maybe it's drink some electrolytes like a coconut water or something that's going to help you out. Many different ways to address these things, but feel in your body where it is. The next thing that I like to do is to focus on that, but also focus on doing the things that will alleviate that stress. So it's not about, I don't ever want to feel stress in my life, because you're never going to have that. That's just not a thing. But what you can do is start to build habits that are going to help you navigate those stressors a lot better moving forward. You're not locked into the amount of stress that you've always felt for a situation. You can build new habits, you can build new frequencies and vibrations through different practices, so that the next time you meet this issue, oh, I know what to do. I know how to make it through. I know how to get my head focused back in the game, rather than spinning my wheels and feeling all crazy. And then you can move forward. So it's not just forget the stress. I fucking hate when people say, you know what, just fucking deal with it. I hate that. Absolutely hate that. So I hope this was helpful. Show me a DM on Instagram at Coach Andy Hoffer. And, if you have any questions, let me know. How do you deal with stress? All right, guys. Love you. Bye.